As a pioneer of luxury residential skyscrapers in the Philippines, Century Properties brings another premier designer and renowned architect to develop a world-class residence located in the heart of Makati. Century Spire is a luxurious residential landmark and the first building to bear the name of the company, a title only a stellar property can hold. Daniel Libeskind is a world-renowned, award-winning architect. He has been designing major cultural, commercial and residential projects around the globe since 1989. His works include the Jewish Museum, Berlin, the Imperial War Museum North in Manchester, England, and the Reflections at Keppel Bay in Singapore, among many others. On February 7, 2003, Daniel Libeskind was commissioned to be the master planner to rebuild New York's Ground Zero.
Every project has to reflect the uniqueness of the place. It has to be uniquely tailored to the demands, the functional demands, the spatial and the environmental demands. But at the end, it has to be an original work. So how does it fit? It fits by being new, by being something that is inspired. It's not just taken out of a portfolio of projects. And something that I think will bring a whole new perspective on the importance of urbanist architecture, being in this building, looking at this building, sending a message to the world about the Philippines. My approach to architecture design is, I would say, a humanistic approach. It doesn't start simply with the technical questions of what materials we're going to use, the engineering forces that a building has to obviously express, but it starts with the questions of what are the cultural aspects of architecture? How is the building shaped by poetry, by dance, by luminosity, by astronomy, by the humanistic arts? That's culture, the culture of a city. So it has to incorporate really a new kind of beauty, which is maybe raw, bold, energetic, and unprecedented.
Century Properties, one of the Philippines' leading real estate developers, is hailed worldwide for its dynamic residential developments and industry-pushing high-end luxury buildings. By focusing on future-ready communities and brand associations that provide a better quality of life, Century Properties has positioned itself as a forward-thinking catalyst of urban change. Century Spire is located in Century City, an exclusive enclave of luxury skyscrapers in Makati, Philippines. Surrounded by some of the most incredible structures and enterprises in the country, including the Milano Residences interior design by Versace Home, Trump Tower, and the world-class retail complex Century City Mall, Spire will serve as a central unique beacon, casting unique lights and shadows onto the rest of this exceptional community. Century City is one of the many new destinations rising in the Philippines. It is symbolic of the country's economic growth, the warm and creative nature of its people, and the rich cultural heritage that defines this great land. Century Spire is composed of three main elements: the office space, the amenities section, and the residential units that make up the rest of the tower, including the three interlocking forms at the pinnacle.
I think this tower is totally unprecedented. It is a tower, but as it gets to the upper reaches of the tower, just like a tree, it really branches out, it crystallizes into an a number of really spectacular spaces. And that has never been done. There's never been a tower. Usually towers actually do the very opposite. They shrink as they go to the top. They get, you get the antenna, you get a kind of smaller footprint. This one is taking advantage that the most expensive, most spectacular spaces are at the top of the tower. That's where you want to be. That's where you have the views. That's where you have the new perspective of the world.
Century Spire, a building that will exude sophistication, culture, and distinct taste. An address to remember and be proud to own. Century